somebody hit me up on my Bumble.
Oh,
And I don't know if she listens in and watches that shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I haven't messaged her back since last weekend. And now just saying that I haven't been doing shit this past week because I'm on leave. I don't have an excuse anymore.
but you've been busy. Like I feel like this entire week has been you celebrating your birthday for a week.
Kind
A
of,
week straight.
kind of. Like it's like obviously we went out last week and stuff like on Wednesday. Went to watch Marvel and had lunch, dinner with friends, family.
Yeah.
Hey. Thanks for the invite, bro.
You've been busy, bro. You've been busy.
Too busy to invite me to his parties. So busy to go to R in his index
At the time,
for
we
some
were still
roughneck, Filipinos.
we were still waiting on your COVID result.
That's it. Oh, this guy's sick. He definitely can't come to my party. COVID, right?
I was like, I don't think this guy should be at a movie theater right now.
I'm not caring for myself. I'm caring about the world.
Exactly.
But like, I think you dodged a bullet with that Eternals movie, man.
Oh man, I'm hearing great things about it.
Yeah, I think Shang-Chi was a better movie than Eternals.
Yeah.
Is that your Asian bias?
No, I think I was saying it earlier before the podcast that I think it's a good movie. It's like a nice movie. Like if you watched it, then like you'd be like, oh, okay, this is decent because it's a story. But then at the same time, watching it, I'm like, I don't really care about the characters.
Wow.
Well, are you talking about Eternals? Or
Yeah, it's
Shang-Chi?
Eternals.
Oh yeah.
I don't really care about the characters because
Yeah, you're
like-
not invested in them just yet.
Yeah.
It kind of felt like Suicide Squad. When that came out, there was a bunch of people that got introduced.
Yeah.
And it's like they're trying to go through the list. Oh, this is this person. This is what they do.
Yeah.
And it's very, again, dialogue driven, right?
yeah,
So you really don't give a fuck about them.
no, you don't.
Like, even by the end of the movie, you're kind of
Oh,
like,
man. Well, happy birthday, bro.
thanks, man.
Hopefully
Cheers,
you are
guys. Cheers,
eternally
cheers.
grateful for everything that has happened. Especially in this podcast, because, we are the pod gods. Shout outs to all of our fans, all of our followers on the podcast, whether it be on TikTok or... Actually, I want to shout out to the people who actually listen to the podcast.
Yeah,
In your car,
Yeah.
or watch it on YouTube, the full podcast. See us in whole, start to finish, because those people are the truly committed people that we want to entertain as much as possible.
yeah.
So let's start the show. Yo. Welcome to another episode of the Cheatcoders podcast. My name is Raf, and I am here with my usual suspects for episode number 165.
165.
Hey, and I am here with my usual suspects of Done Doing Stuff.
What's doing?
And all the way to the wild side. This is going to be the fact side, and this is the wild side. The wild side of Christian Wild Thought Garcia.
Gang, gang, gang.
Gang, gang, tender
What up?
juicy.
Tender juice.
You said that for a while. I was like, hey, that's a cool nickname. Is the door closed or open? Oh, it's closed.
It's closed.
Yeah.
So right now it's raining like a motherfucker in the studio. So if you hear a little ambient noise,
Thanks, Sydney.
just imagine that you're in a tranquil
Try not to
waterfall.
sleep.
Try not to sleep, especially if you listen to this podcast on
While
the
you're
road.
driving, yeah.
But I do appreciate you listening to this podcast on the road. That means you rather listen to us than popular music. So congratulations to you. So I want to start off the podcast by saying we are here in November. This is probably the weirdest month for everyone because there's two things going on. They're just totally just so weird. Like there's the No Nut November and then there's the Movember. So we're gonna not ejaculate and look like creeps at the same time.
That's probably the only month we can do.
Yeah, no, that's it.
get
Like,
away with
is there
looking
a
like
reason why they're together at the same month? Because thinking about it, No Nut maybe came first, and they're like, oh man, we need to become unlookable, untouchable by these ladies because they just can't handle us. So we're just gonna give us a CD Mo just to help us through the month.
Maybe that's what it was, though. Like, in order to help with No Nut November, that you grow a CD mustache so that people won't want to, like, make you nut.
But what if, the whole nutting thing, even if you don't have a mutual partner, you know what I mean? You still lose that shit. And whether I've got like a big mustache or not, I'm still going to be beaten off. You know what I mean? Like if I need that release,
We're
that
trying to promote some self-control on this podcast. So if you want to be able to self-control, I don't even know how did No Nut came about.
So came to beat.
How did No Nut came to be?
So apparently, this is going to be part of my my fun fact, right? Fun fact of this episode.
Let's get into it.
It is No Nut November. Apparently, to some people whoever out there observes No Nut November, it came from there was like a movement called NoFap.
What?
NoFap.
NoFap. Okay.
February.
No, NoFap. FAP.
Yeah, but
which is like
month?
the automatic pay. There's no month. It was just
okay.
you. And it was just you don't.
Sorry, guys. We try to keep it clean at the very start of the podcast, but now we're just
we're deep into it.
We're just deep into it.
We're past the 15 minutes. I think we're good.
Well, Eternals.
We're deep into it, but like so NoFap is abstaining from sex, masturbation, porn, and orgasm. So you can't you abstain from any of that stuff at all, right? And apparently it started because there was a study that when you abstain from orgasm or sex, you can boost your testosterone levels for about 140 or over 140% in a 3-week period.
Okay, now I know the connection now.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people, especially Asian community, that can't grow their mustache.
That's
Dude,
why.
I think Movember came first. But then they're like, how the hell are we going to grow these mustaches? And then Don came out of nowhere and be like, you know what? To build your testosterone
levels,
we should
increase.
not fap at all.
by 40%.
By 40%, your testosterone levels will be risen.
How do you test that shit though? It's like my beard's like
That's how they
my
tested
mustache
it.
is longer.
Movember.
By 40%.
There's a study that they did about they wanted to measure the endocrine response, which is the like hormones, in the response to masturbation. They studied 10 guys in a 3-week period and measured like their blood levels and all of these levels for within those 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And just imagine that, right? Like they'd test the guys beforehand, and then they'd be like, okay, go masturbate, and then we'll go test you again, draw some blood and whatever.
Right.
And what they found was that in that 3 weeks, testosterone increased by 140%.
Yeah. You know what? Like I wouldn't even try to go through all that beakers and all that stuff, test their bloods and stuff. I'll just look at that mustache. If that guy has no mustache, I know he's been wanking every single day this November. And if this guy has like a full beard,
no mustache.
this guy has a full beard, I'm like, this guy's been committed. This guy really, really
He's been committed.
no nut whatsoever.
Here's another fun fact. Apparently, there is a chemical in that happens in your head, on the top of your head fuck. What's my brain's just stuffing up. It's been a rough No Nut November for me, guys. No. So there's a chemical on the top of your head apparently that interacts with testosterone that causes male pattern baldness.
Right.
That's
okay.
how. That's so. So the guys that are starting to go bald, they have a lot of testosterone.
Nah, is that what is that?
Oh.
the damn
On
thing?
top of the head.
So
that means you're the
for you
manliest man in the building right now.
But does that mean to avoid male pattern baldness, you got to beat off more?
Maybe.
Because obviously you got too much testosterone.
Maybe. Maybe.
I'm never going bald then. I choose. Like, I mean, if you could see me right now, I'm freshly shaved, but that's by choice.
That's by choice. He says it now after the fun fact.
But yeah, that's the fun fact. And
I call it bullshit because just because you're losing hair, you just have to make a fun fact about it.
Yeah.
It's because I'm getting more manly.
I mean, that's what I like to think.
My
Right?
testosterone
I'm not
is off
getting
the
old.
charts.
It's because I refuse to masturbate. Therefore, I am manly and I'm not a wanker.
What's the longest that you guys have ever gone without masturbating?
I can't even remember, bro. Maybe like a couple of days, 3-4 days, maybe.
Yeah.
And that's just from like soreness, like body soreness. Like when like started working out or whatever.
What do you
Arms and,
masturbate
like,
in
my
the
back.
saunas? Okay.
No.
You don't.
In the saunas.
Perfect place.
Muscle.
Like it's accessible, it's foggy,
Oh
no
my
one will
God.
see you.
It already looks like you're sweating. So,
No one will know. If you breathe heavy, you'd be like, oh, it's just too humid in here.
can you imagine though? There's someone else in there with you. You just couldn't tell because it was so smoky.
Yeah.
And you were there just beating on. As soon as the smoke clears, you're like,
oh,
my bad, bro.
this is awkward.
Sorry, man. I'm just trying to I'm trying to reduce my hair baldness.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, apparently like fighters do the same thing. So fighters will abstain from sex and
Yeah,
orgasm. So
I've heard about that.
before a fight because
Yeah.
that it raises your testosterone
Athletes and stuff before a big game.
Yeah, and I think the longest that I've gone without masturbating is probably a few months when I
Oh
was training.
shit!
Yeah,
Oh, this is purely for sport.
yeah, for training and stuff.
That's a fucked up sport. I can never do that shit.
He refused to beat himself up so he could beat someone else. Think about it. Just think about it.
And apparently, like, so yeah, there's that, but there's No Nut November, but apparently there is also Destroy Dick December,
Oh shit!
which is I read it on the internet and I thought it was ridiculous. To make up for you abstaining in November,
Yeah.
you have to, in quotation marks, nut the number of times of the day that you're on. So by the end
Oh
of
bloody hell!
by the end
31
by the end
on
of the-
New Year's. You're fucked, bro. Jesus.
Imagine
This-
you'd be so dehydrated and you'd be so exhausted.
I'll be shooting like by the end of it. There's nothing left.
That's crazy, man.
It sounds ridiculous.
Shouts
right?
to everyone that's born in September because you are a baby of Destroy Dick December.
Destroy Dick December.
Anyone that's born in September?
New Year babies, huh?
Ooh. That Christmas was like
Do you-
something else, huh?
With the whole abstaining from a whole bunch of like sexual shit, though, I've heard of people doing that, like for mental clarity.
Yeah.
Like apparently you can focus better. At the same time, I feel like I can function better if I'm not stressed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know which, like I've never really tried abstaining for 2 months. But do you reckon if you were beating off for 2 months, like straight before that fight, do you reckon you would have fought?
Now he's talking
Worse or better?
about his feelings to the other guy. You know what? I've been feeling tired lately, you know. It's just,
I mean,
my emotions are really on a high right now. I don't want to beat you up. You want to go watch a movie? Let's go
I
watch a
didn't
movie.
even know your name, bro.
I know, hey, I'm not beating you up. Just boxing shit.
Can we
is
just hug it out?
Yeah, no. Can we just hug it out? And that's the beginning of professional wrestling.
There's a narrative.
I think, because one could say that you could be frustrated during that time, right?
Yeah.
And being frustrated, you can turn that into anger, and then you can use that anger as energy to then go beat somebody up.
Man, that sounds very homoerotic, bro.
Yeah.
Two guys who haven't had sex and really sexually frustrated going into a very confined space just to, as they say, hug it out.
Get out.
And release their emotions out on the other guy that they've been balling up for the last 3 months. So how does it feel doing that?
That could go wrong.
How does it
That
feel?
could go wrong.
You know, it's like you're courting this guy.
I'm sure there's some evolutionary like advantage to that, right? Because if someone copulates or someone like manages to ejaculate and have that, they're kind of set, or that's them doing their job. Like if you're a male, then you're doing your job.
Yeah.
You're done. You don't need to do anything else because you've done what your purpose is in life to ejaculate, right? In quotation marks is what I'm saying, right? If I'm talking about it from a prehistoric point of view, right? And then, there's no reason for you to do anything anymore, so you're just kind of like, I'm just gonna be lazy right now. I'm just gonna lay here. But if you don't ejaculate, then you've got all of this energy and you've got all of this, like, you know, you're like, I'm ready to do whatever. I'm gonna be focused on whatever goal it is that I'm trying to get at, which
Yeah.
is most of the time having sex. If I'm talking like,
So he's just practically saying he's horny. That's it.
Yeah, I know.
He has this long-winded friggin' premise.
I'm trying to be as scientific as possible.
Super science. His fun fact is that
I'm not a scientist.
if you don't ejaculate, you'll get horny. That's pretty much our fun fact of the day.
You know how earlier in the year before our lockdown, right? I was regularly going to gym. I noticed during that time that I was working out. I used to fucking furiously masturbate more than me not working out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So during our lockdown,
Do you do it in reps as well?
I haven't been destroying
1,
my
2,
dick
3,
December.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right.
Oh,
Look at your
dude.
phone. 1, 2, 3.
Have a 5-minute break.
Have a 5-minute break.
Get some water and back into it. No, but I don't know if there's
How many
a
more sets?
correlation with that,
Just
right?
about 2 more. Sorry.
Probably. I mean, the studies say that there is some sort of correlation to it. But yeah.
The more athletic you are, the more you beat off. The more I don't know, the hornier you get.
So we can have our home. What's the homework then? So who's going to be Mr.
Well,
I'll wank every day?
Mr. Fitness over here. He
Mr.
must beat
Fitness,
off
there
like
you go.
crazy.
So, yeah, this guy. He definitely looks like a wanker. Oh man!
But like, I mean, you could try it. For 3 weeks, try not masturbating, not having sex, no orgasming for 3 weeks, and then see if you're
Oh, fuck.
if you're more focused, if you're more like if you're more angry or frustrated
Okay.
or whatever.
So by the end of in 3 episodes time,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you. I already know your answer. It's like, as soon as I went home, I wanked.
Yeah, I know. I lost that shit.
Sorry, bro.
I'm out.
At the same time, if I do hold off for 3 weeks, and then third week, I'm going on it's destroy Dick December or whatever. But before that, I'm going around going, man, the world looks more colorful and all that bullshit. Like, I feel like I'm gonna hate myself, dude.
There are
It's
people.
a version of me that I feel like is a fucking asshole. You know?
There are people in
the no nut Garcia version. That variant should die.
He's no longer a wild thought.
Yeah, no way. It's relatively mild thought.
But there are people in the NoFap community that say that
Shut up.
There's a community,
there's a
guys.
community trust there is on the internet.
Oh man.
The people
Don't cancel us, NoFap community.
The people in the
Please.
NoFap community, some of them say that if you abstain from, porn, from masturbation, sex, orgasm, all of that stuff, at a certain point you can have superpowers.
What? Nah, this is a troll, right?
Like you can levitate. You can levitate if you if you abstain for 3 weeks or 4 months or whatever the
funny.
arbitrary number is.
So how long is it? 3 weeks, 4 months.
So 3 weeks was the study that they did
Yeah.
for the over 140% increase in testosterone. So you could try that, and then I don't know how you would test if you have a home testosterone testing kit. And maybe you could try that for 3 weeks. See if you have more clarity. See if you have more focus in yourself. See if you can see colors more brightly. All of that kind of stuff, right? Try it for 4 months if you want to. If you get past
that's dumb.
the 3 weeks.
Because let's do this. Let's put the study into action. What is the most populated country in the world?
India.
China.
India and China. And what do we consider the most smartest and successful countries in the world? Like people. I'm saying Chinese and
Indian.
They're
Yeah.
the smartest people. Plus, I pretty much think their smartness is a superpower anyway. So and they're populated as fuck. So they're fucking like
they're
rabbits.
constantly fucking.
They're constantly and you've seen Asian porn, right? It's there.
Oh my god.
So therefore, the Cheatcoders have debunked this friggin'. It's been debunked, bro. Like fuck. These guys are they're busy fucking and being really intelligent.
Yeah, fucking and studying is the
that's
two
it.
things that they do.
Fucking and studying. Maybe it's time management. Maybe you can have both. Maybe you can fucking be a superhero.
You just gotta schedule in your sex
That's
time.
it.
Schedule in the masturbation time in between all of the studying.
Man,
Yeah.
it's gone so bad in China that they had to have a law to have one child each. That's how much
Oh,
fucking they're.
shit.
That's how much fucking they're doing.
John's walked away. Wait, is that still the thing?
I don't know if it's
so
still a thing.
They I thought they took that rule away.
I don't know, but they had to.
But
That
they had
rule
to, I
existed.
remember that, yeah.
So that means they've been fucking like crazy motherfuckers, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit! That was man.
So whoever said that we could get
That's
superheroes by not fucking or not nutting,
That's a
I
dark.
mean, what's more of a
That's a dark fucking
superhero?
joke, bro.
don't
That's such a dark fucking joke.
But, I mean, they're creating
God.
humans, man. Like that's a big superhero move.
yeah, man.
You're making clones of yourself.
Speaking of which, Nats is not here because he's enjoying something other than the Cheatcoders called this thing called fatherhood.
Parenthood. Yeah.
And then he's officially no longer part of the podcast. I'm just kidding. He'll probably be here and there. It's the start of fatherhood, so Nats, that's okay.
Sleep
Just-
is everywhere, apparently.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah,
But,
we've been seeing photos of him and
Yeah,
his
man.
kids on
Yeah.
social media. It's cute, man. I'm
I
gonna
want-
go.
I want
Oh
one.
man,
Margot and Jordan must be a mad fan of Wolf of Wall Street. For sure.
Oh my gosh! They call them the Belfast Twins.
just occurred to me.
Wow.
It just occurred to me. Holy wow!
man.
Conspiracy, what confirmed, right?
Yeah, man, we're debunking shit and we're creating conspiracies.
We're
We're the best
Illuminati
podcast
shit.
alive, bro.
Meanwhile, Nadine's like, "What the fuck are these guys?"
Yeah,
I don't want you to be a part of this podcast anymore.
All three of them were gonna be godfathers, but now no more. Never again.
Got to blame Margot Robbie and Jordan Belfort. Blame them.
Oh man.
Shout out to Shiv. She's the one who noticed it, and I was like, "Ooh, joke for the podcast."
He's got a ghostwriter.
I got a
Hey.
ghostwriter, bro.
He's got a
I got one of the funniest wives.
I gotta
I
write
do it.
write that one down.
Gotta write that down. Sometimes, yeah, that's it. Like, do you tend to do that by not stealing? I don't think it's intentional, but you hear a joke, but then it just becomes a part of your repertoire. Like
Well-
you're in a podcast, so like you be getting thrown jokes all the time.
Well, like Garcia and my brother are the funnier ones in the family, right? So like I can't retell their jokes, but there's been a time when my brother would say something at a party and I wouldn't hear it, but then I would say the same thing and then everyone would laugh and then he'd be in the corner going, yeah, thanks for telling my joke. Yeah, thanks for telling
oh,
my
bro,
joke."
that happens a lot in my family, bro. That bar none is the most annoying thing about the family thing. I think all families do that.
Yeah.
Like someone will say a joke, but everyone's busy talking to each other. But then someone will say it, the same joke,
Yeah.
but more louder and more like confidently, and then they laugh at it like motherfuckers.
it's like, oh, his delivery's better. It must be his joke.
They had like a 5-second head start to rework the joke to turn it into a family-friendly environment type of joke. That sucks, man. It happens to me all the time. Man, shout outs to families who steals joke.
Me and Ken, we're always like referencing old shit too. So, like, there's times when, I don't know, like, again, we'd just be riffing at a family party and shit.
Yeah.
And we say that because it's funny, like, it'll be something that's fitting to the moment. But it's not necessarily our shit. It's just something that, we heard from ages ago. Like, we both know where it's from, but not everybody does. And, they just go, oh, yeah, this motherfucker's funny. But really, it's just,
Referencing.
we're just putting, we're just like piecing shit that we've heard from before.
That's kind of like with everything, like whether they're a musician or like a comedian.
Videographer.
Inspiration could actually be accidental, like stealing, you know what I mean? But you're
Yeah.
inspired by it. Like, man, I love this comedy movie, but and the way they deliver their bits and stuff, it kind of inspires you to do the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout outs to there was a guy on TikTok on Instagram named Dre Gaspar who actually took one of our like riffs on Tito Ray Skywalker and
Oh,
then
yeah.
he did his own little skit on TikTok. I thought it was fucking hilarious, man. Shout outs to you, bro.
Little sketch. Yeah.
Sorry, we had to like don't have to little staunch you a bit.
I didn't staunch him. I was just like,
Yo.
hey man, do you listen to
the
us?
podcast.
You listen to us? That's awesome.
It's not all staunch, bro.
Wait, I didn't realize this is where it was leading to. We were talking about stealing jokes and shit. Hey, about those TikTokers. If you want to make a sketch about our shit,
Tag us.
No, for real. I actually
I love
wanted
your shit.
I actually wanted people to do that. Like people were talking about, oh, this will be my Halloween costume to be Tita Ray Skywalker, and I'm like, yeah, fucking do it.
That would be sick.
That would be awesome to have like a Willis thinking lightsaber.
Yeah.
Would be crazy. That'd be awesome.
By the way, this Squid Game thing's gone way out of control.
Oh, with everybody
It's
wearing
no longer
Squid
cool,
Game.
man.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Going
overplayed.
overboard.
Now we have a giant doll on fucking Sydney. I don't want that shit.
I mean,
Whoops.
It's too cool, bro. Who would visit that shit, right? And not invite Ralph.
Unbelievable.
What is this? Am I just a podcaster to you?
Oh,
Are we
man.
just friends in front of the camera?
Don keeps walking away.
Well, you know, this Squid Game thing, out of control. Like, I get it. It's one of the most popular things that happened in 2021. We had lockdowns and stuff, and the only thing we could do is watch Netflix. But this Squid Game thing, it used to be cool.
Yeah, for the first couple weeks, right?
It was so cool.
The
Like,
hype.
ooh, this is something different. And I'm going to tell everyone that, you know, I'm sounding like a mad hipster right now, but it's lost this coolness level ever since how popular it got.
Yeah.
You know?
I liked it before it was cool, guys.
Yeah, man. It's The Weeknd, bro. You know the artist The Weeknd?
Yeah.
House of Balloons, bro, was my shit. And
Talk
now
it.
he's like
Talk it.
up
Talk your
here
shit.
on Super Bowl level, and everyone knows who The Weeknd is. You know what?
But
I'm
you were
just
there
like-
from day one.
I was there from day one, bro. I was there on Friday, bro. Yeah, I was ready for The Weeknd, bro. But this Squid Game shit, they should just, you know, put it on hold, man. It's all over TikTok.
I've seen people do like Squid Game themed Halloween parties.
I know.
Yeah.
They'll dress up
Super
as
smart by the team because like they released it on a strategic timing, right?
Yeah.
Like during lockdown or like when everyone's locked down, just before Halloween, enough time for people to digest it and make their costumes.
Yeah. I thought it was really clever though that because when it came out in on Netflix, I saw that in the Philippines there was a doll at one of the malls.
Yeah.
And they just put that doll in different places. And even if they didn't tell anyone, people would take photos of it, they'd put it up on social media, and then eventually they would connect it to Squid Game itself. So I think that's really clever.
Yeah.
It's really fucking clever.
Their marketing's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But you saw that shit coming, right? It's like everybody's gonna go as these cunts for
Oh
Halloween.
yeah,
yeah.
I saw that coming,
Yeah.
but I didn't expect how huge it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Like to a point that you can't get away from Squid Game. Fuck these Koreans, bro, so good, man.
That's gonna be the new that was the new Halloween costume. It's the sexy Squid Game doll costume.
That and before it was the Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Remember everybody wanted to do Harley
Yeah,
Quinn. They
yeah.
made a bit about that with Hubie, the Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah.
Last
With,
year was
like,
Harley
everybody
Quinn
was doing
and
Harley.
Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
last year.
Sexy
Ah.
Harley Quinn, sexy Joker.
Sexy Joker.
Sexy Joker.
this guy's feed is. We know where this guy's feed is.
Yeah.
He's getting all the sexy costumes and stuff.
But that's what people do. They just like
Sexy front man.
Sexy Squid Game.
sexy front man. It's just a mask and then lingerie. That's all it is.
All I gotta say about Squid Game is that the main character is always gonna be a deadbeat father.
What?
He will. Like he had an opportunity, he had the money that he needed to get his daughter back, and he was gonna go.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
you know what?
At
He was
the
like,
end,
you
he
know
was
what?
like,
You know, I spent this whole series trying to get this money so I could see my daughter. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm addicted to the game, bro.
yeah, he's always been a gambler, right?
Yeah, man.
Right to the end.
Yeah,
he was
man.
like, fuck it, I'm gonna
He's
go
not gonna
back.
see his daughter again, bro.
Yeah.
That's a sad thought.
You know what?
Sad thought.
Sad
Sad thought.
sad thought of the week. But you know what would be a crazy twist to the series if his wife or his wife's husband or boyfriend or whatever ends up in the game and he has to save him. That would be crazy.
Nah, it'd be cool if the wife or the wife's husband, because they're in a rich area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They become VIP.
Yeah, that's
Ooh. VIP. Imagine that. One of them becomes VIP.
I'm
They're all-
betting on 69 because it's a good number.
yeah, no.
Shut up.
That's
Or a
terrible
daughter.
acting.
The daughter has to grow up to be something, right? If they want to turn this whole daughter-father thing into something. Because, like, you know, that was the thing that was making this guy really likable. besides his his characteristics and stuff, that little link between him
a
and his daughter
humanity,
was that humanity thing, and he threw it out the window at the end of the series. I'm just like, okay,
This guy doesn't love his kids.
I don't like this guy anymore.
Did you guys? So, apart from Squid Games, there was another show that they were suggesting to watch, Alice in Borderland, which is a Japanese show. Did you guys get to watch that?
I'll ask one question.
I watched part of it.
How many Squid Game costumes did we see? A lot.
Too many.
Yeah.
How many Alice in Borderland costumes did we see?
0.
0. Well, I wouldn't know what it would be.
Oh, it's just normal clothes. Well, that's one thing that I did watch during my week off.
Yeah.
I thought it was shit, bro. I heard from people saying, "Oh, you should watch Alice in Borderland. It's better than Squid Game."
No.
And I was like, man, I think even like midway through the season,
Yeah.
I was already thinking I mean, I'm not saying that Squid Games is the best. I know it's overhyped and shit.
No, it's
But Alice in Borderland's not.
I mean, I feel like when I was watching parts, because I think I watched maybe up to the 3rd episode,
Yeah.
right? Watching Alice in Borderland, it kind of reminded me of like an anime, because parts of it don't make sense,
It probably was.
right? You know what I mean? Like,
got turned into a TV show.
yeah, and parts of it don't make sense, and
Bro, even towards the end of the episode, the season, you kind of like, this shit doesn't make sense still. How is this possible? You know, like they try to put that spin of like, oh, fair enough. There's certain powers in the world that you want to do this for their entertainment. But I mean, it's not to the point like Squid Games. You can see that actually happening. This one's just like some bullshit going on. Like, and even then. Not just the premise of the thing, the acting. Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's characters in there just go, "You're a fucking pointless."
He's been holding this for a while.
He's had it all week, man.
Like, damn it, we're not podcasting today. Oh, I have to hold this for another week. I got my thoughts. I got an audience.
It's got nothing to do with
thoughts.
Alice in Wonderland. It's bullshit.
Who's Alice? There's no Alice anywhere. I think like watching that, the only interesting or the most compelling part of that was because it starts off with that group of 3 friends.
Yeah.
Right? And then I'm going to spoil it. Spoilers, guys. Because you don't want to watch it anyway. There's an episode where only one of the friends survives. And he does it. Like they're like, you need to survive. You need to you need to win this game for us. I was like, oh, okay, that's a pretty compelling thing. Because watching it in the beginning, you feel like those 3 friends are going to like win it all together.
Yeah.
And then that female character that comes in, and then just it's pointless.
Exactly right.
She was
yeah, man.
She's pointless. Literally, like. So
I'm just agreeing.
What happens is, so there's 3 friends. One of them gets injured, right? He breaks his leg or something.
Yeah.
And there's a female character who you think she's pretty significant, but she's not. But 2 of the friends go off and do another game. The female character sleeps with the injured guy.
Yeah.
And then she dies. Like they both die. And like they have to kill each other. And she's like, before she dies, she's like, I let you fuck me.
Yeah.
I let you fuck me. Why are you killing me? I'm like, what the fuck?
She is kind of hot though.
She just
Maybe that's her point.
They need to have a sex scene somewhere, something different to like, you know. Actually, Squid Game had a sex scene too.
Did they?
Yeah, in the toilet.
In the toilets.
Yeah.
Didn't she say the same thing? I'll let you fuck me or something like that?
Yeah, she did.
She said the same thing too.
Yeah. I'll let you fuck me in the toilets.
Yeah. She's gangster, bro. I don't care what anyone says. Crazy gangster.
There's a lot of videos about the translation being, fucked up.
Yeah.
Too. Have you guys been seeing that shit? So that it's kind of like they did a lazy job of
translating
doing the translation because there's a lot of things that doesn't get conveyed when you just like simplify what this word means.
Okay.
And apparently there was the same thing in Shang-Chi, right? Because they have like the subtitles for Shang-Chi, but there've been videos that I've seen where they say this doesn't do justice to what they're actually saying.
Right.
What it actually says in like Mandarin is something a little more beautiful, a little more eloquent. When it's just like, it's just like, oh yeah, let's dance or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just like something really simplified. But I don't know. Like I feel like it would be difficult to translate stuff because if we think about Tagalog, right? if we think about Tagalog, sometimes things don't translate directly. Like if you say to somebody, I'm feeling gigil, how do you translate that in English?
Gigil?
Yeah. How do you translate gigil? Like I'm feeling so like frustrated.
I feel like I want to squeeze the shit out of you.
Squeeze the shit out of this thing because it's so cute.
I haven't nutted in a long time. I got this hormones is boosting up.
Sometimes it'd be so difficult to translate.
I love those words, man. You can't fucking describe in English.
Yeah.
Gigil. Kilig. What the fuck is a kilig?
Kilig, bro. Bro, only the Filipinos are out there that can invent a word called Kiligs.
Kiligs.
Bro, that's
Kiligs
like
to the
teenage
bones.
years, bro. Asian pride.
Is-
ASEAN.
Is Kiligs slang or is it actual like Tagalog word? Like
It sounds like a proper
a proper one.
word.
And it just means to be in love or to like
To
feel
be,
love.
You know,
It's
butterflies
like
in the
you're
stomach,
getting
all
like
that shit.
shakes, like you're
Yeah.
getting shivers from I don't know, man, romance or whatever. Like some
Strumming my
emotional
pain
shit.
with his fingers.
Ooh, Kiligs.
Nux.
Fills
See, that's
my
another word
life
you
with
can't.
his soul.
What is Nux? Who knows what Nux means? I hear people like Nux naman.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's awe. It's awe.
This is
It's awe.
Just
Have you-
listen to us
Have you,
fucking up the
have you heard a
guy.
Filipino ever say, aw? They don't. We don't.
I
I've
hear
never heard
him
it
saying,
in the household.
"Oh my god."
Yeah, they don't say it in a way to be
my
like
gulay.
in romantic. If they watch a romantic series, they won't be like, oh, they'll be like, Naks naman.
Or is it a
Nux.
shortened version of "nako naman"? Is that the thing?
I don't know.
Because it
Is
sounds like that word's already short
what
enough.
does nako mean as well though? Because when growing up, when I heard someone say when someone said I nako,
Yeah.
right? I always like, does that mean I anak ko? Like, oh, my children. Oh, like an expression.
Fucking hell, man. This conversation's going
You know,
nowhere.
You know what?
We're just speculating shit.
There's going to be people in the Philippines that be listening to this conversation like, fuck, bro.
These idiots don't know what they're talking
See,
about.
yeah, you know what they're feeling right now? Giggle.
Nah, Kiligs, bro.
Kiligs.
This guy got a new haircut. Kiligs, naman.
And I can see he's got no
Sino ka?
sleeves on. Kiligs.
Sino ka? Parang Piolo Pascual, ha?
One of Piolo Pascual. One of the things
O
that
dahangs, ha?
I'd always
Sexy naman.
I'd always hear Kiligs to the bone.
Yeah, Kiligs to
Kiligs
the
to the
bone.
bone, bro. Kiligs
to the bone.
To the bone.
Kiligs to the bone. Dun, 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 dun.
Kiligs to the balls.
Kiligs to the bone. Kiligs me.
Kiligs me softly.
Kiligs me softly.
I can see Don's knees. Kiligs.
Kiligs. Ay. But yeah, like there's how would you
Who would you call the guy that gives other people Kiligs? Would he be the Kilig monger?
It's a unit of measurement for 1,000 grams.
how much it's like can I get the salmon? How much? Can I get 1 Kiligs of the salmon, please?
Ooh, this guy's a hunk of meat. How much? About 100 Kiligs. Imagine currency was no longer available, and the new currency is Kiligs.
Kiligs. How the fuck?
If you want this drink right here, you got to give me at least 5 Kiligs. Gonna do like 5 cute things. Oh, yeah, just make me say Nux naman 5 times.
That's the receipt.
That's the receipt.
You give Kiligs and then they go, oh, Nux naman. That's the receipt. That's the transaction that you made. Oh shit.
Kiligs naman.
Currency.
So new currency. Because we're talking about measurements and what you call it. Fuck the metric system. We're gonna have Kilig system right here.
Kilig system.
Man, it'll be a very cute country. A cute little utopia that we're gonna have.
So Kiligs is like the equivalent to the dollar.
Yeah.
Right? You can have your own
But the value can go up and down. So it's not NFTs, it's
It can be an
KFTs.
NFT.
KFTs.
Yeah.
Kiligs fungible tokens.
No, it's KFC. Kilig's fungible currency.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. That's it, bro. Like you have to work for it. You have to be like the cutest guy is gonna be the richest guy. So I'm gonna be the richest of the Cheatcoders podcast.
Jesus Christ.
If you want some Kiligs,
Straight up,
if you want
man.
to
It's
make,
just like,
make you
whoa.
say Nux Naman, you know my number.
How many times can you make somebody say Naxnaman? That should be it. Should be Naxnaman November. It should be Naxnaman November.
It's triple N.
Right?
You know,
Naxnaman November. It
You
should
gotta be cute as fuck throughout the whole of November.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna trip over and shit. Oh, Nux Naman.
Every day in November, you should make somebody say
Nux
Naxnaman.
Naman.
Ooh. That makes a lot of sense.
And if you fail that shit, it's no Nux November.
No Naxnaman November.
What we call it? We call it Nux Namander.
What?
Or you could just be Nux November. Nuxvember.
Nuxvember.
We should do that. There's a challenge to all the people listening out there.
Nux Navam. Yeah, let's do it. I'm down.
Naxnaman November. Every day in the month of November, try to make somebody say Naxnaman.
Your reward is a Kilig.
Yeah. One
One
Kilig.
Kilig.
One Kilig.
1 Kilig. That'd be nice. Like you go to a meat shop. It's like, can I get 2 kilos of that? How much is that? 1 Kilig.
1 Kilig.
Everyone's just doing a cute thing in front of the butcher.
Doing
Naxnaman.
cute shit all the time. Yeah, this guy's a rich cunt.
Yeah, man. I just came from Japan. Their currency is kawaii. Kawaii.
Oh man.
Everyone's saying ooh and all that shit.
What is that?
What's their version of Kiligs?
No, what is uwu?
Oh yeah, it's
I don't know.
it's the Bloods in Japan. Oh, because the Bloods in America they go suwo, don't they? I don't know.
What?
Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I'm just full of Kiligs, bro.
You hear this shit, Grub? Unbelievable.
Hey man, I've only listened to hip hop music for about 30 years now.
Oh, no.
I know the history.
For the people listening out there, if you know what uwu is, please try to explain it to us, because I don't know what uwu is. Join our Discord. We'll put the link in our
Yes,
bio
please.
somewhere. Join our Discord. Tell us what uwu means.
And if you're gonna join the Nux Naman November,
Yeah.
I love that idea, bro. It'll make the world a better place if we intend to make people say Nux Naman
Naman.
or what you call it. You don't even have to be cute. You could just do something and be like, you know, really do a lot of mistakes, and then people be like Nux Naman. In a way, like you're cute. In a way, because you're dumb.
Because you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, it's like Nux Naman.
Naxnaman.
Nux Naman. There's nothing I can do with you.
Nux nang pucha.
Naxnang wet.
Yeah, man. Stop trying to like not ejaculate and just be cute, bro. Trying to build testosterone and shit. Nah, man. Just build your Kiligs factor. It's all about the Kiligs factor, bro.
Got Kiligs falling out my pockets. There's so many Kiligs.
So many Kiligs.
You got Kiligs for you, Kiligs for you. Man.
That shit's always the case though, like online or like those personalities, right? It's always cute motherfuckers. Like you go on TikTok, you don't have to do, like there's no talent required. Look like some cute looking girl, they're always gonna get the likes and followers and shit.
Kiligs factor's there,
See,
man.
It's already working.
It's already working,
Is
bro.
that Kiligs? When you see like
No. Well, the cute factor.
the cute factor, right?
Like you're like, oh, not like, oh. That's a completely different thing.
That's a different Kilig.
That's a different.
Kilig on my nuts.
That's the Tigas factor.
Bro, you know, like that's my there's like an involuntary thing that happens with my body, right? When I see some shit like that.
It's called an erection.
No.
Why were you trying to like
besides
detail
the
some
erection,
shit, man?
Besides the erection, but I'll be scrolling through my phone and I see some, you know, obviously he's like some big booty girl
Hey.
dancing and shit, doing her TikTok dances, and I do this shit like I just want to take a fucking bite of that ass, right?
I love how
And
the microphone picked that up so well.
And oh my gosh, I notice myself doing that shit. There's a couple of things I like. If I'm eating something that I really like, apparently I start doing this thing. Like while I'm eating, I just like do a little bit of a dance, like just for half a second.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, I can just go.
It shows
good.
that's the most vulnerable you expressing your joy for whatever's in front of you.
Yeah.
The way that I do it is I greet the thing. If I'm like on the phone, I see like something I like, I'm like, hello.
And then followed by a double tap.
If I eat something and it looks delicious, I'm like, hello. And then if I eat it, it tastes great. Hello.
He keeps greeting.
I just keep greeting people.
Hello.
It's like that guy in Simpsons. Yes. Yes.
I'm not, can't play poker.
You drive past Rap's place, and all you can hear is go, hello.
Hello.
What the fuck?
Just yelling out.
Because I don't even say hello to anyone. Like, hello's a word that I don't even use to greet people. Yeah, I use it to greet things I like. Like when I first saw this and I opened it up, I'm like, I saw the roadcast, I'm like, hello. I'm like, it's so good.
That's why he never says hello to us.
Yeah, I'm like, hey man, what's up? He'll be like, what up?
What up?
Never hello.
For me, when it comes to eating
I think you should worry if I do say hello to you.
If I see Raph go hello, I'm like, I'm out, boys.
I'm good. But with me, with food, I find that if I enjoy something, I just sit there, shake it for a moment. I just
all right, Italiano.
Say I'm holding this drink right in my hand, and I'll be like, I drink it, and I sit there just like, yeah,
just shaking
it for some reason, just slightly shaking it.
You can tell he likes himself a lot because he shakes himself a lot too.
When he's going to piss, he's not even like.
Oh, bro, I love that part of the pissing, bro. It's good. You know, just shake the little.
If you shake more than twice,
times?
You're just playing with yourself.
Is it twice or three?
I don't know.
We'll go with three just to be safe.
1, 2, 3. Oh no! I'm playing with it now. Oh no!
I fucking get a tissue like back in the day. It's kind of like wiping it, like your lips like on the side, but on the dick, bro. Like,
all right, let's
just
avoid
make sure
the dick
there's
for
no
10 minutes,
guys. We held off for almost an hour.
We tried.
We tried to be cute.
We tried.
We tried to give you Kiligs. Oh, what's better? Kiligs or Guapo points? Pogi points. Pogi points seems to be, it's a real currency out there. It's like a secret currency.
I'd rather have pogi points, to be honest.
Ooh.
Because pogi points are a little more universal, right? Kiligs, I feel like a little more towards the romantic, but with pogi points, you that's a little more
There's
universal.
more utility in that.
Yes, more
currency.
in like
Oh wow.
universal.
You don't have to be
use.
just cute.
Yeah.
You can have like a,
Because you can have pogi points for having a car.
you can have a successful job, and then
and that's pogi points.
your partner's parents will give you pogi points
Right.
like crazy.
So we'll apply this to the real world, right?
All right, here we go.
So Don's poggy points, obviously, this motherfucker works out. He's always singing and shit, and he's like, he's pretty good at it.
We're not turning this into a kiss ass podcast.
No, but like that's his
bro.
poggy points.
Thanks,
That's
bro.
his currency and stuff, right?
All right, now let's give him the negative. So short, going bold,
Just to even it out.
just to even it out.
Even it out.
I feel like because I don't fucking work out like Don does, and I don't sing. I've got to think of other shit. Like I'm thinking, like, well, what are my pocket points? I always and the laugh, like the humor, is one of the.
To be real, you can get more Kiligs points than Don.
Yeah, see, but I think pogi points leads to Kiligs. Kiligs is the thing that can get you over the line. Do you know what I mean? Like Kiligs has only got one.
Colleagues can put the ring on it. That's what that is.
What's the currency? What's the gold? So we say pogi points is kind of like the currency, right? But what can get you the gold?
Is
like
the
as in
Kiligs.
the gold is Kiligs.
Yeah.
Kiligs is, how do you measure gold
that's
again?
That's more like it.
How do you measure gold? By
Grams?
By
grams?
Kiligs.
Yeah. So Kiligs. So and then currency is the pogi points.
Yeah.
Because what? Okay, this is a good
You
question.
can convert your pogi points into Kiligs.
You could.
You could.
Yeah.
So this is it, right? This is it. Like if you're dating if you're dating a Filipino girl or
Doesn't have to be Filipino. We encourage interracial dating as well.
yeah. But if you're dating someone who's Filipino, to get pogi points, you'd be very respectful to their parents. And
Pogi
that
points
is
there.
pogi points. That's like automatic pogi points. That's like 100 pogi points, I think.
Wearing a barong Tagalog. More pogi points.
Because like if you say if you learn how to say kamusta po, like just how are you in respectful way,
Yeah.
pogi points.
I think if they're so that differs between girls though. Like if they're close with the family, it's obviously one, really good way to get in the good books.
Yeah.
But if they're like rebelling and shit, it's another good thing to kind of look like their dad. You know what I mean? But then they use that shit against them.
Yeah.
Because
So that's like the underground dirty pogi points.
yeah, man.
Like looking like their
we
dad.
had this discussion before. We called it Guy 12 because Guy 1 is like the good dude. Guy 2 is like the bad motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
Like the one with the horns. And we called it Guy 12 because that's what we kind of sit
In between.
in between. Like
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh man,
So
this is different talk.
we could be like we're trying to get the pogi points in a good way, but at the same time, like I can snatch those Kiligs.
That's it. Like this currency doesn't mean you have to do good shit all the time.
Yeah.
You can do bad shit with this currency as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
You definitely could.
Yeah.
I've done it before without realizing it.
So tell us a story about
Didn't want to
the
incriminate
pogi
myself,
points.
but okay.
How did you what lengths would you go to get some pogi points?
Well, I kind of like jumped with the Kilig thing.
No,
You know what I mean?
Kiligs is
The pogi point was really, I think, just being there, like when no one else was like.
sorry,
around.
you get
know what I
pogi
mean?
points just being there.
No.
I have to earn my pogi points.
Again, like girls going through the rebellious phase and shit, and it kind of feel like the world is against them. But then there's this one dude, like no matter what, he's the only one that understands me and all that bullshit, right?
Man, I was thinking that you're such a nice guy until you said bullshit. I was like, man, I was gunning for you to get.
I didn't understand her at all. I just happened to be there.
I just turned around, she was there. I was like, oh shit.
It was I mean that got me the Kilig points, and I definitely got Kilig right after as well. You know what I mean? Kind of shake my Kilig like this. But
Oh, what a killer Kilig.
that was I don't know, man. That's the end of the story. I think she's I don't know, say names.
You don't.
Cool.
You're being very toxic right now. We don't need no names.
Yeah, I know.
Don't need no names for the toxic.
Don't need to say the name. But like, I think for pogi points, I talked about this with someone, the other day. I was brought up to be very traditional in the sense like you be a gentleman, you open doors, like you be very respectul, all of that stuff. That's the way that I was brought up. And one of the things that I would do is if there was a woman or a girl that was cold, I would give them my jacket.
Yeah.
Right? And I remember being part of this youth group, and this one kid, I'm going to say his name, Sangs. He noticed that I would do this. I would give a girl
He's got 3 jackets all the time.
Yeah, that's what he did. So I gave my jacket to a girl when they were cold, and so he was like, "Oh, maybe I could do that as well to get pogi points, right?"
Yeah.
He would bring 2 jackets, so he would be like he wouldn't get cold, but he'd be able to give one to a girl and get pogi points as well.
Man, like that's the reason why people layer up, right? Like, imagine being on a date with like 5 layers of clothing.
Just in case.
So you feel cold? Oh, you feel cold? Here you go. Have my
Just in
jacket.
case.
Oh, you're not going to be cold? No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
But that's the point of trying to get the pogi points that you can obviously use to like exchange for Kiligs.
Yeah.
But like later on, if you're going out with this girl for like 3 years already, she's still forgetting her jacket. I mean, I've already got my Kiligs. So it'd be like, man, you're watching the movie and shit, and you go, "Oh, I left my jacket in the car." I'm like, "You are so irresponsible sometimes, babe." Here's my keys. Go get them.
Bro, I was just walking around with just a shirt on.
Yeah.
I mean, this is when you know you've been in a long relationship. Like, probably like 6 years or like even now. I'm just walking around with a shirt. Shiv's like, "Oh, I'm feeling really cold."
I'm cold.
And I'm like, fuck, I gotta buy you a jacket. All right, let's go buy you a jacket.
Let's get you a jacket.
Man,
oh, man.
I never learned as well, man. She's got so many jackets.
It's like I've stolen for my woman before.
Hey man, stealing can get you pogi points as well.
I mean, this
Stolen
is
from
obviously
them.
like this is like the early days when
you're not talking about hearts, right?
I mean, I did eventually.
That was the joke. and you
Fucking
ruined it.
Queen of broken hearts here. No. Excuse me. But it was early days, like, the first couple of years, like just out of school. I was strapped for cash, obviously, right? So one of the things I did was I was dating my girlfriend at that time. Well, we weren't going out just yet, but we ended up going out for like 4.5 years. But at the time, I wanted to take this girl out for like a nice date. I only had $20 in my pocket, which is already hard enough.
It's a lot of money for when you're in high school.
Not for two people though. You know what I mean? Like you want to make it like a nice evening.
Yeah.
But one of the things I did was first $10, spent it on petrol, and I drove myself to Penrith. Aqua Golf.
Ooh.
No, but this is just me. Like I went out there, got a couple of clubs, and I got a bucket of balls. Right.
That's it, bro.
It's only $5, man. Yeah, for the bucket. But instead of
right now,
playing
it's like $8.
yeah, that shit's like, well, over the years it's gone up, but
Yep.
$5 used to be able to get a lot back then. I got that shit, got the 2 clubs. Instead of going to play, I put that shit in my boot. This is the thing that I did steal. My bad, Penrith.
Well, you stole clubs and a ball.
No, a bucket of
balls.
of the golf balls, and I put that shit in the boot.
You know what? We're gonna go Woodcroft Lake. We're gonna get it.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. Like I ended up picking up my girl, went over to Coogee. You got the northern end of Bondi where there's like the cliffs and shit, and had my headlights on, looked like some fucking 50s movies and shit, and it was like facing out the cliff, and I was showing her how to hit a golf ball. I didn't know how to fucking hit a golf ball. I just wanted to wrap my arms around her and all that. That Kiligs bullshit, right? But that definitely got me pocket points.
Kiligs to the bone.
That is actually Kiligs
It
to
was
the
just
bone,
like
bro.
hitting it off the cliff. It was so shit because we both didn't know what we were doing. But at the same time, at the end of that night, like it was,
Kiligs to the bone,
You know what?
bro.
I just realized, like, you need to take them through devastation to get to that Kiligs moment. Like, you
Yeah.
drove her to a cliff, bro. With nothing but the lights on. You know what thoughts are going through her head?
pushed her onto almost the cliff edge.
You know, she's like looking around like there's no one else around here, and there's a cliff.
Stick your hand out.
I don't know what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen right now?
I remember I went on a date.
Imagine if you took out the golf club first.
Oh yeah.
Stick your fucking hand out.
I remember going on a date with this girl, and we went to watch like Christmas lights. I took her around to see Christmas lights.
Yeah.
And I don't know how we came to the conversation, but she's like, "Oh, I like candy canes," and there was this giant candy cane as a lawn ornament on somebody's house. And I was just being an idiot. And I'm like, "What if I steal it? I'll steal that for you." She's like, "Will you?" Like she's trying to call my bluff. I'm like, "Yeah, I'll steal it for you." She's like, "You won't do it." Anyway, I ended up taking her home, and then the next day I just went to Kmart and bought a
Yeah, I was gonna say order from Amazon.
I just bought a Kmart giant candy cane.
Lazy pasta lobong guy.
Hold on. So
You're gonna come from the Philippines and buy Ferrero shares from Australia to give to you.
So what I did was I took this giant candy cane from Kmart, and then I stuck it into the dirt just to make the bottom dirty, and then I'm like, "Here you go." And she's like, "Did you really steal it?" I'm like, "Yeah, babe, I did."
Oh
Yeah,
man. He's still got a receipt. The price tag on the thing. Holy shit.
Pogi points.
It was yeah, man. I was making our dollar stretch. How much Pogi points can I get for $20?
Bro, have you ever spent like no, what you call it? Try to get Pogi points but failed? Like you do as much as you can, and then it just never works. It just doesn't click. It's pretty much like failed dating, right? Like I remember spending a lot on a whole date regime. Like we're gonna go putt, we're gonna go movies, we're gonna eat dinner, all that stuff. You know, this is
multiple
young me.
locations.
This is young me. We're spending money that I don't have, right? And then it just never worked out. And the thing is, it feels like it's working out at the time. But then after the date, you just don't see him again. I was like,
Yeah.
man,
Oofed.
heartbroken, bro.
Oofed.
Oh, we don't have the all thing on my thing.
Just do the explosions.
White Hungarian salami.
That cheers me up automatically.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, bro.
That was
How
a long
much
time
did you
ago.
spend on it?
I don't know.
Couple hundred.
That sounds
Yeah.
like a lot. Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It's like, it's like, don't worry, I'll handle this. You know, the feeling like you're trying to get pogi points,
I
but
got
you're
this.
saying,
I got this.
I got this. They're not even tapped by then. I got this.
Yeah.
Typing the pin.
You have to fucking swipe the card still.
I got this. And sometimes the card doesn't work.
And then you take it out. You take it out, and you're like,
Yeah.
Don't worry.
wipe it down.
You
I
gotta
got
wipe
this.
it.
Thank God for PayPass, bro. They just go.
Yeah.
Then you look suave as. You don't look sexy at all trying to
Trying to swipe.
trying to
He's
swipe
gotta wipe
and then
it
trying to
too.
remember your code. Oh fuck! My fat fingers pressed 8. Let me start again.
Oh,
Oh damn it! I pressed check. My bad.
Have you ever forgotten your wallet at home when you're out on a date? You come the bill and you're like, oh fuck.
I had a girlfriend that conveniently did that.
What, she constantly left her wallet at home?
She constantly kept losing her credit card.
That's credit points, bro.
We'd be out somewhere. She's like, oh, let's go out for dinner. I'm like, okay, cool. We go out and then we go to pay. And she's like, I got this. And I'm like, is you sure? She was like, yeah, I got it. I don't have my card. I lost it.
But this is like
How convenient.
an opportunity for you to gain some pogi points.
Yeah.
Hey?
I think after 5 times, it's not cute anymore.
It's not.
It's not cute
It's
anymore.
not Kiligs. It's just killing my count.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
cute
killing me,
anymore.
bro.
It's like, oh,
Killing.
we should go to this concert. But the tickets are like $250 each. And I'm like, yeah, cool, let's go.
I like traumatized Don, bro. You can feel it in his voice. You can see it in his eyes.
There's like a hazy, like a cloud behind him, and this shit's just like playing in the back. Yeah.
Whatever happened to that filter? I missed that filter. That's what's happening with you right now.
I mean, that's just like zoom in. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
And Don is like, after 5 times,
It ain't cute.
it's not cute
It ain't
anymore.
cute.
It ain't cute. You know, this money is hard earned.
Oh man.
You forget your wallet. That used to be an ongoing like joke between me and Shiv. Until like you can have it on your phones. Now I gotta leave my phone at home.
I lost my wallet.
I lost my
phone.
livelihood.
Lost my account.
Damn it! Forgot my pants.
That shit's happened to me before.
We have a
My
guest
birthday.
joining the show.
Hey?
We have Mr. Nats Blazin, who should
Oh,
be
for
joining
real?
us shortly.
So any more devastation like dating stories that you have, Don? Because with me, it's just like I'm only sharing things from like 2006. That story was from 2006.
It's a
actually.
15-year rule.
15-year-old. So many.
Yeah.
So many.
You've been burnt before.
been burnt
See,
so
you could
many.
use this shit too. Like,
So
oh
many
man, I'm
times.
damaged. I need some healing.
Get pogi points.
Yeah, man.
I need
Damn.
some fixing.
That's the sympathy. That's the sympathy slide. The sympathy strategy.
What's sympathy points? What's that? There's got to be a word for that in Tagalog.
Wawa points.
Yeah, kawawa points.
The wawawees.
When you're kawawa.
Wawa.
Because kawawa means
Kawawa. That's it.
Whoa,
Kawa wah wah wah.
whoa, you little bitch.
oh kawawa.
Kawawa does little mean little bitch. Oh, you little
You
bitch.
Kawawa.
Oh, you little bitch.
Here's-
Knocks naman
Here's some
kawawa.
points, you bitch.
You're just mixing.
I'm just mixing everything.
Naks naman kawawa ka, little bitch. Oh damn, man.
Oh, bro.
Dude. Yeah, no, yeah. Let's pivot away from my devastation stories.
I know
'cause
he's getting really sad.
I'm getting a little too introspective right now, guys.
Don's dating PTSD.
Sad thoughts. sad thoughts. How about you, man? Have you been devastated?
Oh, bro.
Let's
for
pivot to
sure.
someone else, bro. Pivot to
Devastation.
someone else.
What?
Oh, you didn't even go to your wild thought.
No, we haven't. Wait,
Oh, you want to wait for
gonna
Nats?
go-
Let's wait for Nats. So
Yeah,
you have something to
okay.
talk about.
Cool, cool.
Do you want to talk about how your girl used to call me?
Yeah, see, that's what I was gonna say just then.
What's this?
So, do you want me to tell her? You're gonna tell her.
Back in the day, my ex, like, there was a. Oh man, I really hope that she don't fucking watch this shit.
Yes.
But I mean, it
We're
was
number
dead,
one
right?
podcast, bro.
There
Guaranteed
was,
she watches.
I think the insecurity thing was killing it because, like, she was insecure about this stuff that I was gonna, do something. So even if just any time that I'm not hanging out with her, she's thinking that I'm with another girl.
You're kidding, right? So then he would call.
Well, I'd be hanging out with Dawn all the time, and she would always be like, "Hey, what's it called? Oh, can I speak to Dawn then? Like, if you're really with Dawn right now?"
Yeah, man.
So it was like a routine. Like, I'd pick up the phone, and then I'd hand the phone over to Dawn.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
Like that
What's
was
crazier, if she calls you and asks you to get Dawn on the phone, or if he calls Dawn and then ask Dawn.
Did that ever happen? Like when she called you
Christian
directly? She
I think
probably
it happened.
did.
I think it happened once.
Yeah.
Man, that's another level, man. Calling the friend to be like, is Christian around you?
Right. There was this one time, right? Because I'd be at Don's house, and then like back in the day, Don used to have a job like afterwards, like they do like cleaning and stuff in the evening, and I'd be playing Dota at like Don's house, so I'd just be like, well, that's cool. I'm just gonna chill here, play Dota while you guys are doing your work, and then when you come back, like we hang out again, and then that's when she called. No one was in the fucking house. And I was like, well, fuck, how do I prove this shit? Can you hear the Dota, babe?
You gotta take a photo of the latest newspaper.
This is before FaceTiming and shit, man. I had an old Nokia. So, yeah, man, it was kind of fucked up, dude. Like, and it was this, oh man, this is like ex-PTSD thing, like right now. But the thing that brought on the insecurity of me, like, doing something to, like, cheating on her was brought on by the fact that her cheating on me, like, within the year, like within the first year of us going out.
Oh man.
So it's like she thought that because she did that shit to me, I'm gonna do it back to her.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So it was like that whole
That
thing
sounds
of
very insecure.
I've like waiting for me to fuck up before I even do it.
Yeah.
Just because in her mind, I'm going to.
You got the blame without the crime.
But I didn't do nothing, bro.
Yeah.
I was the one that got shafted. Like, oh man. It's terrible.
Like, oh bro.
PTSD, man.
PTSD is really bad.
Thanks for reminding me, Don. Thanks for diverting the
attention.
All right, who else has some trauma stories?
Oh my goodness!
Hey, Nuts Blazing is on the line.
That was a very
Hello, Nuts Blazing.
What's up, guys? We got a special guest with us here. Hey, Baba, look, it's your Tito Raf.
Hey.
Hello. Oh, wait, did we wake her up?
No, she's fine. She's already awake. She was supposed to.
Sorry, put your volume on. I can't hear you.
Is that Jordan or is that Margot?
This is Margot. Margot. Let me turn it
Which
up.
Wolf of Wall Street character is this one?
Is one half of the Belfast Twins.
The Belfast
Wait,
Twins.
how do I turn up the volume?
Can you hear me?
Let me try it again.
Sorry.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better. Yeah,
Okay, I think it was you guys.
Yeah,
I was gonna say this is Margot Robbie, Margot Belford, Jordan Belford. I don't even know anymore. I didn't realize that connection. I was like, oh wait a second, what have I done?
it's ready, written in stone.
Oh man.
I was gonna say, yeah, look. This is Margot, and this is your Tito Raf. Hello.
Hey.
Hello. Oh, look at the little fingers, man.
Tito Coders, guys. The Tito Coders.
Tito Cheats.
Tito Cheatcoders.
Oh god. Sorry guys, I'm late. I didn't sleep, and then I was like,
hey man, you got the biggest excuse, the most reasonable excuse
You're all good,
anyone
man.
can have, man.
You are all
this
good.
little button over here.
How's
I came
fatherhood
at
so
an
far, bro?
intense time. Oh man, no sleep, eh?
No sleep,
but it's really
bro.
good. It's a different no sleep. It's like I'm okay.
Yeah, man. You came at a time, so just to remind you that, even if, just because like you're going through sleepless times, we're experiencing trauma as well.
I know. I was like, holy crap, this is intense. I'm like, what have I come into? Which is,
we started talking about pogi points and how like you would get pogi points,
yeah.
and then like it all of a sudden turned into dating horror
history.
story. Yeah.
Horror story.
It just got dark. Well, she's got to go. She's got to eat. It got really dark real quick, and I was like, well, let's throw it on, guys. I'm like,
All right, so you came at the right time because we are gonna do.
we're only here.
Oh
Nice.
shit!
Here it comes.
Hey,
I thought
so
it
what's
was
your
way
wild
late.
thought of the
Nice.
week, Mr.
All right.
Christian Garcia?
Well, this is kind of throwing the vibe off a bit because coming off of like some weird story about exes and shit. But we were talking about No Not November, and we recently had Halloween. One of the things that happens at Halloween is like Halloween tends to give me a boner, like not because of the sexy outfits, right? But
No, yeah. Why else?
Sexy front
no,
man.
not the
Why else
sexy
for
outfits.
Halloween? Ooh, I love
That's a
Dead
bit,
Souls.
I'd like to explain
concerning.
why. So it's the scarier, the fucking, the harder it is.
The scarier, the better.
Yeah. Well,
So
this
you
is
don't go after the sexy
Scantily
outfits.
clad.
no
You go
the
for
Harley Quinns. They didn't do it for me.
Oh, so it's the grudges
It's
and stuff.
Yes, the Grudge is the
Darko.
fucking main one. So this is it's all happened. Like it
Actually,
all
not
started.
the Grudge. The Ring. Sorry, the Grudge is a kid, so that really throws
Wait,
things
was the
off.
Grudge a kid?
Yeah, the Grudge is the little kid,
No,
right?
no, the Grudge is an auntie. Oh, no,
No, the
you're
grudge
right.
is also a woman.
Yeah, it was a woman.
Ah, okay.
The woman.
Yeah.
The
The
ring
woman-
is
The
and
Ring's
the
a
kid.
woman. And,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But they're both like
I was just trying to
Sakura,
save you something.
scary Japanese lady.
Yeah.
But
The white lady.
when I was a lot younger, obviously the scary stories and stuff that you hear from your cousins and stuff, like there's monsters in your closet and all that bullshit.
Yep.
It got to the point where I started believing that there was a monster in my closet, like there was a white lady or like a Sakura lady coming out of my closet, right?
Man, that's messed up.
And it got to the point where I go to sleep even on a hot day. I'd be under my quilt and I was thinking, this is fucking ridiculous. I'm not gonna let this like dictate how I live my life, dude. And
Good choice of words.
I was like 14 at the time, so like I was thinking, well, how do I overcome this? And the only thing that I was like really in my power was my raging hormones, obviously going through puberty and stuff. So I chose to use that as my power to overcome my fear.
Love it.
So obviously the only thing I did was like put my dick in my hand and started beating off. Because this is the only thing I can do, like as a 14-year-old. And I stared at that fucking closet. I opened the door and shit, and I started furiously like,
You stared at the
oh man, I was whispering shit like, this is for you, like shit like that, right? And by the end of it,
Candyman. Candyman.
oh man, like at the end of it, dude, I wasn't scared anymore. But the fucking thing is, every time fear would hit me, my fucking boner would start raging and shit. It's like getting ready. It's getting prepped. Let's overcome this shit. So every November,
Sorry. Man, you know those TV shows where they have the haunted houses and shit? They don't need that little machine there. They just need to bring you along. It's like, is there anything in this room, Christian?
Are you calling
fucking ghost
Are
hunter
you
and
calling?
shit.
Yeah, Ghost Hunt.
Are you calling him? You're calling him the fifth Ghostbuster, but he's got his dick out.
Instead of the backpack.
Yeah, instead of like shooting lasers at the ghost, bro, that's me with my cock going.
He's just jacking off in front of the ghost.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Jesus.
I've overcome that fear with the use of my cock.
So that's why Halloween is the most like the most horniest day of the Christian
Jesus.
calendar. I mean,
It's
the
the
Christian
most
Garcia calendar.
horny.
I don't want to say
Time.
horniest. I feel the most empowered.
Empowered. I love that.
Yeah.
I love
Conquered
it.
his fears.
But then you have to go through No Not November. I don't know why does it happen like that.
This is why I always fail. Because Halloween, boom, I've already ruined that.
It's
You
all
have to go
good.
through All Souls Day and stuff.
That's
Oh, come on. Why do I always cross the line? Can't you just laugh
wow.
at me?
I mean, there's me beating off the ghost, and then there's
All
All
Souls
Souls
Day.
Day. Oh.
Same thing.
Come
Same
on,
difference. Same difference.
You're watching like Insidious, and you just got this raging boner. And
Oh man, I'm hiding it in the popcorn.
You know, he doesn't listen to like R&B music. He listens to like suspenseful music.
the violins.
Oh shit! Fucking Jaws. Dude.
Oh, bro, you're gonna be the best movie critic. I'm just gonna take you to a scary movie, and you can just judge it by your penis.
How hard were you during this movie? I was about
half a stiffy.
could balance a towel on it.
That one's a semi.
Semi.
Oh man.
Rotten penis. Oh, about 73%.
How many penises out of 10 would you give this movie?
Oh, that's fucked up. Why is it gotta be 10 penises?
No, it's not. It's just the measurement. It's just the measurement of his balls.
At least
And
Rotten
his penis.
Tomatoes only does 5.
So it's about 10 kilos.
Oh man. Oh bro. Before you came onto the podcast,
IMDb.
IMDb.
Sorry, I don't know. I'm just trying to add on to it.
IMDb.
Before you came onto the podcast, Nats,
Yeah, bro.
we were trying to say like we're trying to keep the dick joke content to a minimum. But
Yeah, about
it's just-
30% of the
Bro.
podcast. But not, right now, it's
Guys.
on 70%. No, it is. Yeah, it is what it is.
I don't even know how this got to it. Like Halloween. I was like, okay, I know where we're going, but it took a twist. We still got there, but it was a twist. We went that route.
Okay, so all right, let's throw some what you call it, some Filipino mythology at him, and he can rate
here
it
we go.
out of 10.
yeah. How
Yes.
scary is it?
How scary is it?
Ass
in terms
wangs.
in scary we mean how horny do you get?
Okay, let's start with the basic ones, right? So a duende. How scary or how horny are you?
No, that one doesn't really do it for me. I'm not that scared of them.
So you're about like 1, 0.
I'd probably a 2
Still
maybe.
flop?
Two.
No, still flop.
Tubby
Out of-
Tubby Pops.
Two out of how many? 5? 10.
5.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's move on to the Aswang.
Aswang.
Oh, that one I'm coming all over it. That's probably a 10, dude.
Bukaki, man.
Especially after that ad where it's wrestling with itself.
No, that's a Mananango.
Oh, okay, that's
Oh, how about that? What's that? What?
Mananangals.
Out of 5. Oh, out of 10?
Wait, top or bottom?
Ooh.
Oh,
Dealer's choice.
shit.
Dealer's choice.
Threesome.
The top. Wow.
2.5.
You
One
know
and a half.
what? There's a lot of things you could do. There's a lot of things you could do with a Mananango. Wait, do you reckon that shit exists, Mananango porn? Damn, bro.
You can
If you
start
could-
it, bro.
if
That
you
could
could-
be a thing.
If you dream it, they will come.
And I will come. But I'll give that probably like a 7 for the top.
7 for the top. Top better than the bottom.
Yeah, the bottom I don't really do much.
Yeah, because my
You know,
Triangle
that's
chokes is really not that.
essentially a portable glory hole.
portable glory.
You don't know what you know.
And then when you get sweaty, you get all sweaty all over it, and then all the salt in your sweat kills it.
I'm sorry, babe.
Oh no, it's
I should have got a towel.
too good.
All right. What about a tikbalang?
Nah, I didn't really. Nah,
What's that
that's
again?
messed up. That's the
Tikbalang.
half horse.
What is
Listen to that one again.
It's the horse, half man.
Ah,
Oh, it's dope, bro.
the man,
That's
the
dope.
man part doesn't
Half
entice
horse,
you.
half
Nah,
human.
exactly. Nah.
Half horse, half human.
But I mean, horses aren't really that scary. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
So
You can go
If
ride
That's not
anything,
it.
scary at all.
yeah, they'd be pretty cool. Like I'd want to be friends with a tikbalang.
Nah, friend zoned them
You've
already.
seen me around a horse, Don. I was feeding it apples and shit. I was
That's true.
feeding it your photo of your face. We went to a youth group before, and I was going around with a
Can you
photo
tell?
of Don's face, and I was just sticking it on everything, and I put it on an apple, and I fed it to the horse, which is just
Oh,
I
that's-
don't know.
that's
Them horses-
It's a
horses
majestic
love me.
creature.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And
All
then
right, let's go to all the way to Don's favorite one, the white lady.
oh, the white lady. She's
Gotta be a 10, right?
Yeah, definitely. But at the same time, if it was an Asian lady, oh my gosh, that's an 11 for me, bro. Because that tickles my fancy.
Yeah.
That Kiligs my fancy. That's why when you said the ring, like Sakura.
You don't even have to drive her around too much. Just stick on one street.
yeah. They're all in the one street. Balete, right?
But let the drive.
Ooh, man. I'll be camping. I'm posting up.
Are they all there, or
No,
is it just one? Like just a bunch of them on the same street?
It's called White Ladies by their name.
It's just a brothel street.
I think they're called Morning
It's like
Angels.
the red
Morning
light
Angels.
district.
The red light district, the white lady
But
district.
it's the white lady district.
Don't take Don there.
Oh, that's Don's niche.
His niche.
Yeah, White Ladies.
Yeah. Like how our TikTok we like to tackle the Filipino community. His dating life, he tackles the white ladies.
Oh man.
But you've strayed away from White Ladies recently, though.
Well, like
We always come back.
I'm not.
Yeah, you always come back to your roots.
The roots.
Your tita roots.
With the roots is always the truth.
Oh
I
man.
mean, I'm not one to discriminate. I'm just.
Yeah, man, he's just a lovable guy. We talk about pogi
Such a
points.
mature-
Is there such thing
mature
as ganda
answer.
points?
Yeah.
Or what's the
Yeah,
female
yeah, yeah.
version of it? Do they get pogi
but
points?
but I
as well?
feel like Pogi Points.
Cutie
would be-
points.
Let's get a female equality going on here because like we have pogi points, but what's the other side of the coin?
But I feel like Pogi
What?
Points is the same. Like you could use it for both because it just means brownie points or like it means like
Oh, I don't know, man.
you don't think
What
so?
is- what is
Never
the
really
term?
looked at a girl and go,
Pogi
she's
points
pogi.
is purely looks, right?
No,
No,
but
no,
like,
pogi points is like
Everything.
everything, like trying to
Cute,
impress.
being cute.
In
Yeah.
courtship, you have to impress your partner or your target. No, don't use that target. Your partner, and to do that, you got to get some pogi points. So I'm going to open the door for you. That's probably like one pogi point.
I think it's a bit different for girls.
What is it for girls? I
No,
know.
for
I know.
girls,
We're not. We're a
the
podcast.
concept. I know the concept, right? But it's different how you measure it. The stats is a little different. But I think it's like cutie points, like out of the ordinary. Like if a girl gets pogi points, if you want to
okay.
call it that.
Kiligs
But it's a little
points?
different. It's like
they get the
she
Kiligs.
she rides a motorbike. Oh, cutie points.
No, the motorbike thing's pogi points for sure.
You know what I mean? It's out of the norm. It's a bit different. You're like, oh, because you can be hot, but then it's like, yeah, she's hot, but there's a lot of hot. What's the additional?
Yeah, see,
What's the extra?
Yeah.
us males are
tinge?
really simple, and we're just not that intelligent as women that they don't get a system. You know, they just can be just like they could do like anything they want.
It's
Like,
too
I mean,
complicated to measure.
I think regardless of, there's like Pogi Points is just a name, right? It's just a title. If you wanted to make it be for both male, female, or whatever gender, you just have to make it genderless and be like maybe it's like badass points or something like that. That's what it would be like.
Oh, now we're
to-
going into the whole thing about
to be-
he, she.
Yeah,
Yeah,
him.
that kind of
No,
stuff like
yeah.
that. Because that's what essentially what we're saying. Like it can't be Pogi Points because Pogi
Means
technically
handsome.
means
These
handsome.
points
for
need
boys.
to be gender fluid.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Pogi points is gender fluid, man. It's for all.
Because that's what I think anyway. Like
for
you could
everyone, yeah.
you could
Yeah.
just be like, hey, that's Pogi Points for you. Because my
The pulso points,
Pusa points.
Oh,
That's probably
shit.
better. That's a lot better.
heart points.
Puso
Puso.
points.
Pusa
Pusa
points.
I think you said pussy points, but yeah, that's a lot better. Pussy points.
Which one? Which one? That's
Pussy
I
points.
mean, it kind of works. Pussy points. Just saying.
That's what it's called anyway. Like it's like the secret, the
Puso
secret,
points.
the secret title of it, right?
Puso points.
Puso
Yeah.
points
Because you're trying to get to the heart of this of the
to the
situation.
pussy.
to the heart,
trying to get to the heart of it.
to the heart of it.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
Pussy points.
whichever
heart of
whichever one you're trying to get to, the Puso
Yeah.
points is.
It's either the puso
I'm just
points
trying to get to a
or
fucking
the
puso.
or the pusa points.
Pusa.
Pusa
Get to the pusa.
Oh,
Oh man, we just,
Jesus.
sorry guys, we're all
These
male
guys are so
podcasts.
vulgar. I'm just trying to talk about hearts.
The puso,
The Puso.
Oh,
the
man.
puso.
Oh man. Suck it's the Puso.
Just trying to get to her pusa.
And it's just like, excuse me, puso, heart. And you just flip it. Nice.
Puso. Let me see your Puso.
How many points?
Imagine there was a Filipino Captain America.
Let me see your pussy.
Puso. What's the other one?
Wait, it's Captain Planet.
Captain Planet, you mean?
Captain America.
Yeah.
Sorry, Captain Planet.
They're all elements.
What's the elements?
There's
Hangin.
Hanging. Too big. Hanging.
Hangin.
I'm hanging out.
Lupa. Is it Lupa?
Lupa. Yeah.
Lupa. Too big.
Filipino Captain Planet would be awesome.
By your powers, halo halo.
What would be?
I am
Tito Planet. Tito Planet.
Powers
He's a hero.
He's a hero.
Gonna take evolution down to 0.
Zero.
Man. Lupa. Apoy. Tubig.
He sounds angry too.
Imagine that. You're just like Puso would just give everyone Kiligs and stuff.
Yeah.
Kiligs.
Oh, next the line.
Oh my god.
He says Kiligs. Kiligs instead of puso. Hangin. Tubig. Kiligs. By your powers, halo halo.
I am Tito Planet.
Tito Planet.
Tito Planet. He's the hero.
This is a fucking karaoke song, dude.
Bro, that would go off, man.
That'll be the
You
next.
gotta make a video.
That'll be the next one, please. Next Halloween costume is Tito Planet.
Tito Planet.
Bro, can you imagine?
It has to be the color of the flag, right? It has to be white, red,
And blue.
yellow.
Right,
And
Yeah.
he's got the star and the sun on the chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
And he's got a mullet for some reason.
Now he has to have the mustache as well. He has to wear a singlet.
But the singlet
Sando,
shirt's
he's a
up like
Sando.
that on his stomach. And he's scratching his belly button all the time. Oh, fuck, Tito Planet, put a shirt on.
He doesn't have a cape. He's just got one small towel.
Yeah,
He's got a
for his powers. He's got pulbos all over his back too.
You know, his like weakness is pollution, right? What would be Tito Planet's weakness? Like,
The wrong My Way version. Karaoke. Oh no.
Oh, dude.
Tito Planet. He's the hero.
His weakness is wasted food. That's what
One of the villains.
you waste food, and you're like, he's like, oh no, I'm dying.
Dying.
If you
That's another one.
don't eat all of your rice, then that's
Is that what he does then?
That's
Does he,
Tito Planet's
does he
weakness.
does he baon all the leftover food? Is that what he does? He's got takeaway boxes.
That's when you have too much food. You call Tito Planet.
Come around.
It's not rings though. It can't be rings. It has to be the necklace with the cross
bucket.
on it.
Oh.
Oh man. Oh, what a riff. Tito Planet.
Wow.
Actually, it has to be chinelas for sure. Instead of a ring, it has to be chinelas.
It's-
You hold your chinelas up, right?
All together. You gotta
No,
hold
you
it
hold
out.
up your foot. You hold up your foot, bro, and the chanelas is the ring.
You have to
and
squat. You have to start with a squat.
you squat with one leg.
And hold up your chinelas. Kiligs.
Lupa.
Kiligs.
Imagine that. 5 people just squatting down with their,
Yeah,
with their chinelas in the air.
Apoy.
A boy.
Hangin.
With your
Hanging.
chinelas.
Tubig.
Hello. I am Tito Planet.
Tito Planet.
Tito Planet. He's your ninong.